Welcome back. We're here with another video. Today we're going to do the soundcore by Anker, Life No Ease. Now, if you've been on this channel, you already know that I did something similar to this one, which was the, what they call it? The soundcore by Anker P2 Minis, were the ones that are almost identical to this, but there are some slight differences. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Alrighty. So the first thing I want to say to you guys is that, again, if you saw the other review of the P2 Minis, the specifications for the most part for this headset are identical. I researched and looked for this particular headset, the Life No Ease. They're not even on the Anker website when I looked. I didn't see them. The only thing that they had were the P2 Minis, which these are the P2 Minis, as you can see. So look at the design, the size of the Anker design and the actual shape of the stem. Keep that in mind. I want to put that right here. And this is the Life Note E. So the design is slightly different if we're talking about aesthetic and how it looks. The cases fit for each other. If I switch the earbuds out and put them inside this case, they will charge inside the case. They're almost identical. It is slight differences between the two. Thickness of the case are the same. The actual size of the headsets is the same. It's just that the stem design right here is definitely different on the outside. But if we're talking about battery life, we're talking about specifications, everything is literally the same. So let's jump right into that right now so I can tell you. So this does have 32 hours of battery life, but we are getting 8 hours out of the headset, 24 in the case, which gives you a full 32. So it's good battery life. They are IPX5. So for those that are looking to splash around in the sun, and go to the gym, get hit with some water from time to time, you can. They are water resistant. The problem, again, when it comes to these types of earbuds, guys, just make sure that the headset is dry before you put it back inside the case. Because remember, with these metal contacts right here, we don't know if the case itself, I didn't see anything that said the case itself was waterproof, but I did see something that said that it's water resistance, the IPX5. So you're not going to go diving underwater with these, but just make sure the headset is dry and there's no condensation or any wetness on it before popping it back in the case, because you want to make sure that it doesn't damage the case itself. I haven't seen any case replacements, and because the headset is so cheap currently, it's $49 regular, $19.99 on sale currently at Best Buy. So in Target and a few other stores, so you can find them fairly cheap, but that's the $19.99, the $20 price tag. Normally they're $50. Now, oddly enough, these are $50. The P Minis over here are $39.99. Now, there is a difference. Like if you touch the case itself, this feels more, I'm not gonna say slick, but I forget the exact feel, more, originally when this was in better condition, it was much shinier. My wife has them, so they're in horrible condition now. But this is how this one feels, more slick and leaves more fingerprints. While this one, on the other hand, feels more texturized. So there are minor differences, like the text, you can't really see this because it's uneligible right now because it's all scratched up, but the text is a little bit more eligible. The headset, I can't really say that there's that much of a difference in the feel of the headset, because if you take a look at both of them, right? Again, P2 Mini, Life No Ease. If you take a look at both of them, right? So you can see that there is a different shape, kind of, with the headset itself. Ugh, that's my wife's ear dirt. I should have cleaned these first. But it is what it is. Let me see. All right, making sure mine is clean. So if you look at the two, there is a slight difference. Like the shape of it are identical. The shape's identical. The contacts are identical. It's just the outside rim right here. This is a little wider. This one's a little thinner. Actually, you know what? I can't even say it's really so much wider. It's just that let me take a better look at that. No, it's not even that it's wider. This design right here, where the Anker is just a little bit skinnier, and the width is still here. It's just that the newer design just made this a little wider and made it look a little bit more modern with the Anker design. So, to be completely honest with you, if you got the P2 Minis, it's not as if you're going to get a sound boost if you get the No Ease. The No Ease, I've only saw these online. I'm sorry, in stores. That's the only time I saw them. I haven't seen them anywhere else. It's similar to other headphones that Anker makes where you'll see different variations of the same exact headset with the same exact specs. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose just to kind of rebrand certain products with a newer, more fresher look. I'm not sure what they're doing. In addition to that, I couldn't even find the release date for these headphones. I don't know which one came before it. Like if I had to look at them personally and just say, you know what, as a technology enthusiast, and these look newer than the P Minis. But again, the performance is exactly the same. They both have the 8-hour battery life. They're both IPX5. Nothing changes with this headset. Literally nothing changes. They both have the 10mm drivers. They both have clear call with the auto noise, not noise cancellation. Neither one of these have ANC or transparency mode. In addition to that, if you're using the Anker app, neither one of these, the P Minis or the Life Note E's, neither one of them have app support. So there aren't going to be software updates for these headphones. They're as is, and that's it. There's no in-ear detection, though what I will say is by the time you pull this out of the case and put it inside of your ear, you'll hear the little noise. It'll already be connected. These connect super, super fast, which I'm not going to say it gives no reason to have in-ear detection, because in-ear detection is a pretty cool feature. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, all it means is when you take a headset out of the case, it's not connected. AirPods have it, Galaxy Buds have it, a lot of JBLs have it. Every company has it at this point, including Ankers. Just certain models have it. And when you put it up to your ear inside, it'll register and make a little noise to let you know it's connected. And when you take it out, it'll pause your music and or pause your video, whatever it is that you're doing. These don't have that feature. So for those that are looking for in-ear detection, unfortunately, they don't have it. They also don't have wireless charging, which isn't life or death, because again, it's a $50 product that's being sold on sale for $20. But anyway, I kind of talked to you about this a little too much, this particular section. Let me go ahead and just do a quick unboxing so you can see what actually comes inside of the case. Because again, they come with basically the same stuff. Let me just do that. Because originally I was going to make this video just a comparison video, but I'm like, you know what? We can kind of do both at the same time because I don't want to just throw the same information at you guys that I did in the last video. So right here, you have your books, usual. I already took the headset out, as you see. Your USB-C to USB-A charger, because they are USB-C. In addition, you have your ear tips right here. So, to be honest, it's a good headset. It's a very, very good headset. I'm going to try to just do everything at the same time. I'm not even going to cut the different little, versions of the video like I normally do. Because again, I've already reviewed this headset for the most part. It's basically just a rebranded headset with a more up-to-date, more fresher design. Again, let me open these both up so you can see them. That's all it is. It's basically the same headset with just an up-to-date, more fresh design on the actual headset itself. That's it. There's no other differences. Call quality, nothing. Like I pulled up the user manual for this one. I pulled up the user manual for the P Minis. They were practically identical. They just rebranded the same product, probably for stores, because originally the P Minis, I don't think they ever made it to stores. I think they were more so an online exclusive thing, and that's the only way that you actually be able to find it. That's it. As you can see, everything operates the same way. When it's in search mode, whether it's in pair mode, they're identical. So if we're just talking about sound, let's just hop to the next section. Sound and comfort, these feel great. These are some of the only headphones that I've ever used in my entire life. I mean, now, granted, when I say this, I'm not saying that there aren't other headphones that are comfortable. They are, by far. But these are some of the most comfortable in-ear headphones that I've ever used that have the stem. Let me tell you something. These are super light headphones. They're not evasive in your ear like a lot of other stems that are super long, like AirPods. I know that there are AirPod Pros and AirPod 3s, whatever they're called, version 3s that have shorter stems. But, these are $50. There's a huge difference in the price tag. You still get great sound with these. Now, granted, the sound isn't better than the Liberty Air 2 Pros or Liberty Air 3 Pros, whatever they're called. It's not better than those headphones. if we're talking about sound and features that it offers, like call quality and things like that. But this has pretty good call quality. I'll say the music's about 7 out of 10. Keep in mind 5 is average. Just keep that in mind. So it's above average in my opinion. Call quality is about a 6 or so, depending on the conditions of of how you're talking to people. You did get booming sound, just like the box says. The sound profiles that come with the headset are perfectly fine, though I don't change them personally. I just leave it alone, and I'm fine with that. In addition, I believe I told you guys about this before, but there's an application called I should know this application. It's a music application. And you know what? I forgot what it was called. I forgot. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut away to the video and pop right back into it with that information. Okay, I'm back. I said I was cutting away. I got it. Power Amp. Power Amp is an application where I think it's like $3.99 or $4.99. There is a free version of it for a trial. And I know most people don't want to buy a music player, but what I will say is that if you use this music player, it plays just like basically every format of music. Think of VLC player in terms of playing every musical format, but this is much more structured. It actually has folder options, amongst other things, playlist options. It also has a very detailed equalizer for your phone. Now, granted, you can find other applications that have equalizers built into it, but this one gives you full control of how you want to just change up the volume of your music. It really does a really good job of customization. So for those that have a particular headset that they like and they don't want to necessarily buy a new one because your old headset works perfectly fine, use Power Amp on Android devices. I don't know if it's on Apple. And I'm telling you, it'll completely change your life in terms of, you know what, I don't need the next headset. I could just go ahead and update it through here. That's how I was able to use AirPods for so long when I used to have them, because AirPods have great sound. They have terrible fit. And because of the fit, you don't get to hear, you know, the music in its original quality. So that actually helped elevate this music for me, especially when I was on a train. But anyway, back to this particular headset, because we're not talking about AirPods. Like I said before, it's an awesome headset. Great battery life, 8 hours. Again, 24 hours in a case, so you get a total of, make sure double check that. Make sure, yep, 32. AI enhanced calls, where, you know, what it basically does is it helps the background noise and it helps moderate the phone call, so it's easier for people to hear you. I don't know how true that is personally. Like, I've talked on these on a train. My wife could hear me from time to time, and we're talking like the Broad Street line, the busy, nasty trains with screeching noises and things like that. So it is better to have ANC when you're in that environment, but it's fine if you don't. Again, not everybody wants to spend through $200 on a pair of headphones, and they're not in it for necessarily the music. It's, you know, sometimes you just want the experience of having wireless and the convenience of having it, and you don't want to break your pockets. So again, P2 Minis are online for about $39. You can probably get them for about $30 to $34 on sale. This is the Life No Ease, the one that are right here. I'm going to go ahead and say that honestly, I can't even say that this is the updated version. They just look a lot more updated than personally the P2 Minis, which are to the left. That's just my opinion. But the Life No Ease, I can't tell you necessarily the release date for this because there's no information on their website. They're super slick about that. The P2 Minis are the ones that you can find online on the website. The Life No Ease are the ones that you can find in store. So Best Buy and Target definitely carry these. $19.99 currently, probably because of the holiday sale, but normal price $49.99, while these are $39.99 regular. And sometimes you can get them on sale for $5 or $10 off. So that's that. That is the video. I didn't want to bore you guys with a super long video this time around. So like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. And if you have any questions about this particular product, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to post a link to this website, to Best Buy, so you can see how much they cost and see more specifications yourself. I'm a little new to that, so if the link isn't clickable, you might just have to highlight it and copy and paste it. But anyway, that's the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.